starting from a rectangular deck that I started earlier, let's add a drop deck. Select deck 1 so that the add deck items come up on the left side. We're going to select drop deck. And here you can see there are two different types of drop decks. Deck at stair end, so it's just sitting on by one step, or deck under stair. So I'm going to stick with the default and leave my stair width at 3 feet. And I'll adjust B and C to say 4 feet each, giving me a total of 4, and 4 is 8, and 3 is 11. So I'll have a total of 11 feet wide here, and I could adjust that to whatever I like. And then D is, the default is 10, and I'll leave it at that. Now you decide on how far down you want the deck drop from the main deck that you're going to add it to. So I'm going to select 2'6". Then you have some options of how many risers do you want down to that deck. Well, with a 30-inch high drop, you have a choice of 5 risers at 6, 6 risers at 5, or 4 risers at 7.5. I'll leave it with the 7.5. I'm going to click Create, and you can see a deck is now available on the side here, and you can put it anywhere along here that you wish. I could put it down on the front here. I could put it on the other side, but I'll put it on this side here and just select it somewhere around 8 feet. There it is, and select there. It has now dropped in. Now, because I'm in deck 2, the only thing available to me is a stair. If I was to go back to select deck 1, I could then put in another drop deck or add stairs in. But I'll stick to deck 2 and add a stair. We'll just put a little stair to grade. And remember, grade is based on how far we said that deck 1 was off grade. So it's 5 feet. This one drops down 30 inches, and then this one drops the rest of the way down to grade. So once we have that done and you're happy with everything, then you would select Build Deck. Now it's calculating everything out, the beams and the joists and the piers and the ledger board. And when it finishes, the framing plan opens up, and you can see now there is a deck off to the right side of the main deck. And we could look at the pier layout, and you can see all these different piers that are on there. And if I go to a front elevation, you can see it's dropping down. It says top of main floor and top of deck to top of this deck is 30 inches. And then again, it would be another 30 inches down, making the 5 foot that the main deck is down. And that's how you add a drop deck